Hello everyone, it's Andrea, welcome back. Today I want to talk about something a little bit different. I want to talk about people tilting, raging, getting mad while playing video game. And I'm gonna give you my advice on how to improve your gaming experience, reducing those moments in where you get mad, frustrated, and increasing your overall enjoyment of the game. And if you look around the internet for advice on how to deal with anger, getting mad, tilted, they will tell you just stop gaming and do something else, take a break. But we all know in competitive games, where usually we get more frustrated, we can't just stop gaming because there will be penalties. If you play MOBAs or other games, you can get banned from competitive games. To be honest, I don't know for certain what kind of penalty you will get, but I'm pretty sure you will get one if you just leave in the middle of the match. Some other people, when asked for advice, will even go as far as flexing that they never get angry because getting angry at video game is stupid, and they never get angry, and you should stop taking game too seriously. But I believe they never played Overwatch or any competitive game. I'll give them like maximum 20, 30 games before they go back on that statement. And joking aside, even I at times get angry, and this stops my enjoyment of the game. And I thought to myself, how can I prevent it? How can I enjoy without having those frustrating moments? And the first thing for me was realizing when that anger was coming, at what moment. And you may guess it, and that's when you lose, when you get killed, when something that you don't want to happen. And nobody's perfect, so even if you are the best player in the world at the game you play, you will have moments in which things don't go your way. So there is no magic pill for you to become the best at the game and never make any mistakes. So I realized that the anger comes when we are interrupted from playing the games the way we want to play. So, for example, you're playing Insurgency Sandstorm and you're getting killed all the time, you're not getting kills, so you're not enjoying the game, you're getting frustrated, you start focusing on the teammates, why they're not helping you, or the maps they are bad, or this or that. So it's like somebody is interrupting you from playing the game the way you want to play. Imagine it like a distraction, maybe even a teammate is talking to you and it makes you angry because he's flaming you for not being good enough or something like this. It's always a distraction, an interruption of your focus. And at first what I try to do to prevent this is ignoring completely the anger and the frustration when it came out. And it sort of like built up like a volcano and eventually it erupted. There was no way to keep it down all the way. It's like suppressing the emotion and it's not good. What worked was bringing back the focus to the way I wanted to play the game. So let's say that in your team you're not doing good and the enemy team is way stronger, so you're losing, you're not having the experience that you want to have. So what you do, you focus on making the best out of these certain circumstances. So you cannot expect to get a huge kill streak or win the match, but you do the best within your current situation. And that requires one key component. And the key component is to acknowledging the emotion when it comes out. Let's say something that you didn't want to happen, you start getting frustrated. Instead of shouting or suppressing the emotion, you acknowledge it. You say to yourself, not necessarily loudly, just in your mind, okay, I'm frustrated right now, I'm getting a little bit frustrated, I'm getting a little bit mad. And after acknowledging the emotion, you go back to focusing on the type of gameplay that you want, or the new expectation that you have within that context. And maybe 2 minutes from that moment, you get frustrated again, and you do the same thing. You acknowledge the emotion, and you go back to focus on the thing you want to focus that makes you feel good about playing the game. And as you keep doing it, you will see that anger will arise less and less, and you will enjoy the game even more. And this is a very useful skill to have, not just in video games, but also in life. If you deal with, a lot of public relations, talking with people, maybe someone is being rude at you and you have no way of, muting someone in real life. But if you keep your focus on something else and not how that person is disrespecting you, you're gonna be able to deal with the situation much better, because the moment you're angry, you're not thinking straight. And acknowledging the emotion, it's a way to bring you back to the present, to stop the train of thought which will lead you to more anger, more frustration. And it's not about being passive and not doing anything about situation and focusing just on what you want. It's about also the energy behind what you do. If you have to tell someone they're being disrespectful or they're doing something wrong, if you do it when you're angry, you're gonna just sound like a threat. They're either gonna troll the game even harder, or they're just gonna strike back with more anger at you, and it's gonna, collapse into something horrible. Another thing is to say while you're calm, relaxed, and you have a much more control of your emotions, and there's way higher chance that things will end in a better note. And don't tear yourself down if you keep doing it and it doesn't work right away. You're basically training your mind to respond differently in a context in which usually you respond with anger all the time. You get frustrated. You're telling your mind to focus differently, creating new pathways, and it takes some time to change. So don't beat yourself up and take it as a workout for the mind. The more you do it, the more you will improve. And also, guys, this is not professional advice. If you have big anger problems and not just some frustration that you have while you play video games, talk to a professional, see where that may come from, and try to resolve it that way. So guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.